Hey, what is up? It's your boy Contest5, back again for the first time in a long time with a Minecraft video. On a whim, I thought it'd be a good idea to create a survival world that I would work on, and because I can't just make a plain old survival world, I decided to make it ice spikes only. At time of voiceover, this world was actually made several months ago, and I've just been sitting on all these clips, so I apologize if I missed anything. That said, I did absolutely zero research before starting this world, so to start things off, I just picked a direction and started running. For the life of me, I could not find the first hour of recording on this world, so the background is just going to be my best recreation of the events. I died 6 times to various things, some of which were even intentional, but the funniest of which was me building a massive dirt pillar to mark the spawn, and then jumping down. When I was up there, I was hoping to find the one thing that seemed to elude me this whole time, running around: wood. I hadn't really considered, when I started an ice spikes only biome, that there's no wood anywhere. As a matter of fact, the only thing that I had been seeing, besides ice spikes, were ice lakes, and the occasional ruined portal. But those two things are actually the key to this whole mess. So mobs can't spawn on transparent blocks. Ice is a transparent block. So mobs can't spawn on ice. So that means that all those massive ice lakes act like protective zones. Mobs just don't appear. Unfortunately, that also means that mobs spawn in heavily concentrated groups on the non-ice land around me. So in order to stay safe, I need to hunker down in the center of a massive ice lake. Luckily, there was a ruined portal in the middle of an ice lake near spawn, so I decided to make that my temporary base. I mean, it had a chest, and it's more or less the safest area around, because it's in the center of the lake. So, once we had established that area, I realized that both obsidian and fire charges can actually be found in these ruined portal chests. And that's the key to this whole thing. When I was wandering around for the first hour or so, I'd written down and taken photos of anything of note, the coordinates that is. So I was able to just immediately start running back to every single portal that I had found, trying to find obsidian. Our home portal was only missing 3 obsidian to complete it, so it didn't take that long. One of them was crying obsidian that I had to break manually, but I still hadn't found a fire charge. Yeah, and there we go. There's the fire charge. Pretty convenient. The time in the top right doesn't matter, it's fine. So, after all of this introduction, this whole first few minutes, does the portal work? And if it does, it's insane. Oh, there's wood right there. This is great. I need dirt, though. That way I can get back up. And after a total of, what is that, an hour and 45 minutes, I finally obtained my first piece of wood. I'm going to place down our commemorative first tree. I mean, our first log was one of these logs. I don't know which one of the 10, but it comes from the first tree, so it really doesn't make a difference. There you go. It's never going to be used for anything. Probably build the base around it at some point. But, this bad boy is so blue. After nearly 2 hours of running around on ice and snow in game time, that's not all just in real life there, we can finally start playing the game. Now that we have access to this, our first order of business, alright, our second order of business, that our life has been restored, a quick mining trip. I say that we go mining right over where we got this dirt earlier. Surely there's gotta be something below the surface here. And then a carrot that I found. But we actually have to waterlog a stair in order to plant the carrot because water turns to ice. It's honestly a real hassle because everything is exposed. I could put a roof over it, but I didn't learn that until later. So, then we go on an actual mining trip, a real one this time. I did die on that real trip, but you weren't that far from spawn, so it's okay. I found diamonds as well, our first diamonds. Very cool. Alright, first diamonds of the new world. These bad boys are going into something. I'm not saving these. These are going like a pickaxe or something. My god, it was 2. You're kidding. There we go. The third diamond we need for our diamond pickaxe. Fingers crossed that, oh my god, it's just 1. That's alright though. I died again, but surely we're not that far from spawn again. Anyways, after a bit more cleanup, we finally made our way back to the surface and made ourselves some shiny new gear. And while the rest of our ores smelted, I decided to make a good old fishing hole. We got a fishing rod, so why not? It worked alright, I guess. But the edges kept creeping in, that water turned to ice. So I did the same thing with our carrots, and I waterlogged all of the edges. See, ice can't spread unless it's actually next to water. So that 1 block barrier of waterlogged blocks actually prevents it from spreading. Really great. So, what do we do now? Watch the sunrise on a grateful universe. So how was that? Nice and simple first video back. New voiceover format. Enjoying it quite a bit actually. I might keep doing it this way. I've been playing this world a decent amount since this was recorded, so I'll be putting together some new episodes here. But it has been a long time, too long, since I have closed a video. I watched back an old video of mine and I don't really love how I used to close things out. This is what I kept, so. With that said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.